Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And good morning too.
Welcome everyone. Thank you for coming today and so sorry for the short notice. As far as I know, Miss Nisa won't be able to join us today because she has another important meeting to attend. Let's start with our last meeting minutes. Does everyone have a copy?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, we have.
Okay, good. Are there any amendments to be made? If yes, then I will approve it and sign it as an accurate record.
No, there's no amendments.
Okay, so before we discuss the main agenda, are there any matters arising? If any, please.
Our sales last week exceeded our expectation, and there was a big company that interested in forming a joint venture with us. Thus, this proposal was already approved by the board of directors.
How about other departments? Are you all good?
For HR department, I want to add something. As we all know, our company will recruit interns for accounting department. HR department decided the interview that's supposed to be held on next week will be extended into next month. So I would like the accounting department to take note on that matter.
And how about marketing department? As far as I know, your department has a good news.
Okay, so we have discovered that our advertisements have been approved by social media platforms such as YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, as well as television. Starting with this week, in which our product will be advertised on television and the social media. With that too, we will be awarded a long-term contract by that party.
Amazing. That's really a great news. Thank you to all of your effort and hard work in preparing that project. So right now, let's move on to the main agenda today. First and foremost, we need to discuss what we can do on the project on leisure facilities in the workplace for staff. As you all know, the board has decided to set up a new committee to examine a problem that arises in the company, and we are here to discuss some of the possible recommendations to help the board overcome this problem.
I think we can build a sports club with a new gym. The staff can go to the gym anytime they are free, even on the weekends. It will improve our staff's health and fitness that will lead to improvement in their works. Daily exercise at the gym or any sports will surely make us healthier. This will also improve our body immunity and we won't get any disease easily. In addition, the sports club will also make our minds healthier. As example, there are many of us practice sports to release their stress from workloads and some colleges. They can go straight to the club after they are finished with their work or after working hours. There is a famous quote stated by a professional golfer, Rory McIlroy, about going to gym. He says that going to the gym is great for your body, but it's also great for your mind.
I respect the idea of Mr. Harith, but if the company builds a new gym but at the same time does not give a positive impact on employee productivity, it will cause a waste of company funds. This is because the company has to bear high expenses for the gym activities and the company will incur the cost of reimbursement for the part of the population that are enrolled. but not necessarily engage in physical activities. In addition, not all staff here will use the gym facilities, and this will obviously lead to a waste of company funds. I think that the company should spend company funds on facilities that can increase staff productivity, such as sending staff to courses excellent workers and others.
All right. Yes, I'm very agree with Mr. Syauqi. In my perspective, not all of the employees here use the gym because of different reasons. It's also visible that the majority of the employees here don't. As a result, this will only harm the company's development.
I think Mr. Harith has a point. Working out at work to be unheard of. We all know that exercise is good for us because it can aid in maintaining a healthy weight or weight loss and improve our moods. What may be news to some is that small workouts at work or taking a workout break in the middle of the day provide an endless benefits. A workout or short exercise at work may improve job performance, productivity, and the overall workplace environment.
Yes, that is what I have in mind.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Haris. May I know your rationale for suggesting the sport club with new gym?
I honestly think that the sports club will really contribute in the company's development by keeping the fitness and health of the staff, just like I said earlier. Furthermore, the club will strengthen the bonds among the staff. As example, when we are working out or doing team sports, we will get to know each other, and this will lead to a very good relationship between the staff.
Sorry, Mr. Harris, you has a point, but can I suggest something? Instead of the company spend on the sport club with new gym, why don't the company spend on with open daycare and after school center for employees' children? The reason why I said that is because as we all know, many of the employees here are married and have children. Not only that, but the majority of them have grown up children who are now in school. As a result, if the daycare and after-school center project is implemented successfully, it will make it easier for parents who are also employees here to manage their children. They can pick up their children after school and drop them off at the daycare and after-school center. Many employees value workplace daycare because it allows them to spend more time with their children throughout the workday. Employees also can spend lunch and breaks with their children in some on-site programs, and new mothers can come in and breastfeed. Parents can take their children to and from work, increasing the amount of time they spend together. For some parents, workplace daycare reduces worry and allowing them to focus better on their careers.
Yes, I agree with Mr. Hikmi's idea. As we know, there have been many cases of child abduction in recent years. So this program is needed to keep children safe, and it will also improve family management. There may be fewer emergency calls for parents who want to work because of children problem at home if this program exists. You won't have to rush to get home as fast after working hour. Working parents don't have to worry about their children and don't have to feel guilty about neglecting them. It's ill because it's all being taken care of by the daycare centers.
Excuse me, Mr. Hikmi, can you tell us what is the impact of the daycare to our company?
Oh, okay. Thank you, Mr. Harith, for the question. All right. The benefits for company is workplace they can improve employee morale and lower absenteeism and turnover because fewer employees need to take time off to look after their children. According to an article in Bloomberg Business Week, the company's costs are reduced. The same article references a study in the book Kids at Work, the value of employer-sponsored on-site child care centers that found that offering on-site daycare saved two large corporations. There is $250,000 in wages. Hiring and training replacement.
Well, that's another option and good idea, Mr. Hikmi. So, shall we call for a vote now? Or anyone of you still have an idea to make any recommendations to the board on leisure facilities in the workplace? If any, please.
I have no idea to share which, but I agree with the recommendation made by Hikmi.
I also agree.
Well, I think having facilities such as swimming pool and cafe area would be great for the staffs. They could spend their leisure time by swimming and keep their body fit, as it is a great exercise. Thus, sliding into the pool after a long day offers the ultimate escape from the rigors of work life. Other than that, having a cafe area also would be amazing. The staff could spend their time having a small talk while having snacks and desserts at the cafe. Moreover, having some sweets at the cafe after swimming would be even better. The staff also could socialize with their colleagues and improve their engagement with others there.
I agree with Ms. Adeebah's idea to build a swimming pool and cafe area. This is because the swimming pool can be used as a place to release fatigue and stress faced by staff during working hours. In addition, by swimming, it will also help staff to get better sleep and providing a pleasant way to cool down on a hot day. Besides that, by creating a cafe area, it will make it easier for fellow staff to discuss their work or spend their rest time with a more comfortable and cozy. So, I strongly agree if the company creates a swimming pool and coffee area because it will give a positive impact to the staff and the company.
Sorry for interrupting. May I recommend another idea? Why don't we construct a restaurant as a leisure facility for the staff and families?
Wow, that's a nice idea, Miss Aisyah. Can you tell us a little bit about that idea?
Okay, so as we all know, staff health can influence the company productivity. As a result, constructing a restaurant can enable the company to assist employees in choosing healthy nutritional choices as part of a workplace wellness program. Furthermore, the staff will be able to consume a healthy diet by eating breakfast and snacks throughout all shifts. Thus, this will positively result in increase their self-esteem, more energy, improve their mood, and decrease their anxiety and tension. Not only that, it will lead them to the opportunities to spend enjoyable time in the restaurant with the family and friends.
Well, I kind of agree with Miss Aisha by having restaurant as the leisure facilities. The staff could spend their time engaging with others while having lunch or on their break time. As we all know that socializing is important in a workplace. When coworkers build a connection between each other, business workforce becomes stronger. Employees can have occasional post-work hangout so that the secure connection outside of work can be brought into work. This helps people to quickly get on the same page about projects. This is a win-win situation for staffs and company, where the staff can have their leisure times while strengthening their networks within the company.
I'm agree with you, Miss Aisha and Miss Adeebah. You all really have a very good idea on how the board want to improve facility for staff. Unfortunately, we only need one final decision on this main agenda. So, shall we call for a real vote now? And those who are in favor of any idea recommendation, please raise your hands. So, how about sports club with new gym? Okay, and then daycare and after school center? Okay, swimming pool and cafe area? And lastly, for restaurant for staff and families. Looks like majority of you agrees on daycare and after school center. So who should lead this project?
May I suggest Mr. Hikmi?
I agree.
I also agree.
Okay, Mr. Hikmi, what do you think?
All right. Thank you for choosing my idea to be final decision. I will be honored to take up the responsibility. I hope all of you will cooperate together and give all support to this project. Thank you.
Great. So you have to call for a meeting to form your team. Let's make sure we prepare the proposal well in advance for the approval. I think we can bring the discussion to a close. And before we end this meeting, do you have any other business? Let's go around the table.
Yes, Mr. Nadira. I have received information that the CEO will be visiting us earlier than the schedule next month. Therefore, we can discuss early the suggestion for the leisure facility with him.
Excuse me. Actually, I just received a very good news about what we discussed in the last meeting. The board of directors have finally approved our suggestion to add new franchises at Singapore and Brunei. The works will start in the next 2 months.
Wow, that's really an amazing news. So thank you for everyone. Should we meet in 2 weeks' times? I would prefer Monday 21st January at 10 a.m. in meeting room. Do you all agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Agree on that?
Yes.
I have no
Agree.
problem with that.
I'm afraid that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for coming and see you in next meeting.
Okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you everyone.
You.